So they really call me concentration camp Erhardt.
Colonel, unless there's something urgent, I'd like to relax a little.
Relax? Oh, Mrs. Tura. Tell me, how is Mrs. Tura? Sit down, Professor. You see, my Gestapo men are very, very efficient.
Well, I simply thought she might be of some value to us as an agent. And besides that, she's very good company.
Oh, very good company.
You know, Colonel, if you'd like to meet Mrs. Tura, I'd be only too glad to introduce you.
Well, thank you.
And if you should happen to take a liking to the lady,
Maybe you'll even put in a good word for me, eh?
why, I'd be delighted.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Tell me, hasn't she a husband?
Oh, yes, but what does it matter?
Yes, what does it? By the way, I believe her husband is that great Polish actor, Joseph Tura. Of course, you've heard of him.
No, I haven't.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, I never even heard of Maria Tura before either.
Oh, you didn't? Well, then, how did you happen to get in touch with her?
Well, it's rather a delicate story. You see, there's a young Polish flyer in England. I think his name is Sobinski.
Uh-huh.
Asked me to deliver a message to her.
Well, that's very interesting. What was the message?
And I had to swear to this young Romeo not to tell the husband. That gives you a rough idea of the message.
Yes, it is a little rough.
Seems they have a secret love code. Am I boring you, Colonel?
No. I find it very interesting, very.
Well, this young flyer gave me the message, and I couldn't make head nor tail of it, and neither will you. But Mrs. Tura seemed to understand it perfectly.
Oh, well, what was the message?
To be or not to be.
To be or not to be?
Well, Colonel, it's nothing alarming. It's only Shakespeare.
That's what you think. Professor Siletsky, you amaze me. You, an old Gestapo man, bringing a message to a Polish woman from the enemy. And when I say enemy, I mean enemy. Tell me, you think they had a romance together?
Well, I couldn't swear to it, but I don't doubt it, do you?
No. And I'm going to find out if I have to mobilize the whole Gestapo.
But, Colonel, I don't understand. Suppose these two did have a romance. That's nothing you have to worry about. The only person that has to worry is the husband, that's all.
And that's enough. I'm going to arrest this Maria Tura.